I haven't yet seen the total contents of what's in this bottle. All I know is that it sounds like a lot, and I picked out several specimens attached to quartz and a whole lot of stuff. So I'm just going to film my reaction doing this because this is going to be the biggest gold haul of my life. That is just amazing. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess you're going to have to watch the whole show before you actually see how much I got. G'day guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. Today we're out here in this nice little known creek in the northeast of Victoria. I've got my mate George Hay coming out to give us a hand, do a little bit of digging. We're going to finish off a hole that I started and then hopefully find another little honey hole. So sit back and relax guys, because it should be an adventure. It's a whole day of prospecting. So I'm about 30-40 metres down from where I dug out a 0.8 in 40 minutes or so. I've just been walking the creek. There's several series of little waterfalls that come down here, all with gravel behind them, so I'm going to do a bit of test pounding. But I just came to this spot here, walking along. You can see it's pretty shallow, and then this happened. Glunk. And I dropped down to almost knee depth. Now what that tells me is that there's going to be a low pressure system right at that glunk, so I'm going to do a test pan and see what kind of gold we get out of it. Well, it has to be said that changing the method and where you test pan is very important. Now, I've been in the same spot where we started, and I've test panned from over there through here all the way over into the riverbank over here. And this is the last one I got some floating gold up here, but there's probably 10 or 15 little micro specks in there. You know, it could be worth digging. I'm going to do a couple more test pans, but all the gold is over there, and there's almost none over here. I don't know about you guys, but it always gets my heart going a little bit more when the size of the gold increases and you pull out shotgun pellets and whatnot. That was the very next shovel. It's an interesting point to note that in this creek, the grey clay doesn't seem to hold very much gold, but as soon as you get tan coloured clay, like you would on like a khaki kind of colour, the khaki clay really holds the gold. There's tons of it in it. So I'm pretty sure that this settles on top and then that khaki layer is underneath, and that's the gold bearing layer that we're after. Grizzly's found a rock, that's why he's barking. Aren't you, mate? I've dug down deeper in that hole behind the rock and further away to see how far the gold actually extends, and I've just come across this. So this is like over a full shovel depth deep. It's just starting to get into that khaki layer, and I picked out gold, good sized bits. That's half a pan worth of dirt just there. That I do believe that I heard a Mr. George Hay pull up. Come on, Grizzly. You are. Well, say hello to YouTube. Oh yes, Grizzly, you know George. Oh, you come prepared, look at that. I drag everything in one bit.
That's my sluice bag.
Yeah, nice.
We've got a bottom section there for storing stuff.
We've just done our first mini run in the creek, and we are going to find out if that was even worth digging. So just the minus moss. That's not bad. Can live with that. Shotgun pellet too. There we go. Cool. I think it's worth cleaning that out. You wouldn't believe that this is like the third time we've had to record this, but we've started a new gardening show. This is the new Costa. It's called Gardening and Prospecting Australia. It's better than Gardening Australia because it has gold in it. and we're going to invoice parks for all the blackberry removal for 2 people and a dog. I don't know what a dog's hourly rate is, but we'll work that out. I'm sure it's expensive. Found this, it's a bit of clay. You can see all the sediment layers in it. We think that's really cool. Hopefully you can get that on camera. Sometimes it fuzzes out. Well, it is time for the second clean out. We've made tailings as high as the sluice in the creek, which is pretty impressive. We'll go see what we got. Nice one. There's a ton of ironstone in this, I've just discovered.
Gotta bring you that magnet too.
Yeah, oh, I've got some now. I've got those couple of rare earth ones.
Yep.
You do the magnet fishing with. Which the first thing I found was a bottle cap. It's like, oh, this feels exactly like metal detecting. That's a bit disappointing. That's all. Oh,
Oh, back to the shovels.
yeah, back to shovels. Try a new spot. After the disappointing second sluice result, George is doing a bit more test banding to see where the gold's sitting and whatnot, because that's where it was. So we might find it again, but we are moving the setup to another spot that we know has gold. George has just set up his little river sluice to run his big bucket of cons he pulled out further downstream. And we'll see what we got, if there was any gold underneath that sluice. So this is just the cons left after that little river sluice. Oh, look at that. You got gold on that top left corner, oh, right corner, sorry. Oh, nice one, George. Hey, you did alright out of that little hole. Look at the shotgun pellets.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was worth digging. That big rock, big bit of ironstone. There we go. So, nice run of gold for half a bucket of dirt. We're clearing the ground, getting ready to sluice this next spot, and we found a brick. And as I was saying, it's virgin ground. Oh, yeah, no one's been here before. Alright, this is the big rock run. Sluice is set up, water's running nice and even. We're going to put the first lot through. I better straighten you out. Stuff we want. Oh yeah. We're just about to do our first cleanup from behind the big rock, but we found these worms. We're not sure what they are, but they're probably bad for you, so we kept them for reasons unbeknown to us. Maybe they're tapeworms actually. No, tapeworms are flat. I don't know. They're worms. Someone will be able to tell us. So anyway, we're going to clean the sluice out. There you go.
A little bit there.
Yeah. Oh, nice chunky bit there. All up there. Cool. Alright. we'll clean it up. We'll see what we've really got. This is the great second run of that hole. George found a spot that he tells me is in this creek, the Hag Better Gold, which is just where he's digging. Right, you can see our tailings piling up that we're having to manage. By manage I mean gently persuade out of the way. Radio, so we're just done a clean out of just the top minus moss, and we're going to see if it's worth continuing this area. There's not too much dirt coming up on the shovel. It's really quite difficult to get full shovelfuls, so we're going to aim for 15 good specks of gold. If there's not 15 good specks, then we're moving. We've got George over there working hard, and I've come up to do a bit of recon. There's nothing but bedrock there. I've already dug out down there, but I can hear a waterfall if you're listening over the pump. So it speaks to me that there's a hole down there, and if there's a hole, then hopefully it will work exactly like what these two waterfalls that we're digging out have done, giving us a lot of gold. I just got to hack my way in there. Not 100% sure how George is going, if he's found any more soil, but I found where we're digging next. I shall show him.
Oh yeah!
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, one pan. So that's a good result from one pan.
Yeah.
This is the third clean out. Just tilt the camera down, there we go. Third clean out, and we're just going to see. We only did 10-15 minute run then, and we're not expecting much because we're not being able to get the same quantity of dirt. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. But there's still gold, I see it. Look at it all, trying to run away on me. It's all that finer stuff now, isn't it? Still more shotgun pellets. Every run we've had, even in test pans, I've been pulling out pellets today. We could almost open a reloading service. Yeah, that's not bad for 15 minutes. I can live with that. Oh well, there we go. 15 minutes of fame. Just to finish off that hole. Now we've got another little honey hole up there, as you were seeing before. You know, the place I've got, it's only about maybe half a foot deep, so it should only take a few minutes to clean out, but there was nice chunky gold in one pan, so we'll keep going. George wants an ounce. We're probably going to end up, look, if we're really like, if this spot produces like that spot produces, we'll be over a gram. If we get sort of the same amount that we got from down there and whatnot, we'll be around a gram. If this spot proves to be just less, or a little bit less, probably be just under. So how many grams to the ounce? 32. You got to remember though that this what we're digging here is only that deep, so we're not moving quantity of soil. It's very rich for the amount of soil that we're moving. It's only you know what, we'll probably move maybe 1.5 meters of dirt.
So what are you doing? You're filming what you're getting?
Yeah, we do for YouTube and whatnot. People like gold, so we try and keep them happy, you know. Got to keep the fans happy. Yeah. That's important.
That's it.
Some people live in Melbourne. That's no gold down there. Not like here. Oh, there's something for roughness. Look at that. George, don't stop falling in holes. This is why I like looking at the mat afterwards. Check it out. Okay, so we're going to do the final cleanup for that. That was well over an hour's run without any cleanups. I'm very excited. I don't want to get disappointed. It's scaring me. It's actually scaring me how much might be in here, and at the same time I feel like I've got my hopes up too much. Just taking the white off the top. Come on, 4 ounce nugget in there. Okay, reveal time. Whew. I can already see gold at the top there. Those little bits of nuggety bits. Oi!
That's nice.
Look at that. I think this is going to be a teaspoon job at home. Whoa! Wow! Holy shit!
Oh, I'm liking that.
I would call that a nugget.
Yeah.
That's more than a picker. Look at it all. Is it a bolt? It is, it's a screw. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at that. God, I thought where I was digging was good. We're not at the bottom yet. Look at all the shotgun pellets.
I can't, the gold's scoring my eye away.
No way. That I was talking about a magic pan. That is a magic pan. Just look at that run. That's the best run I've ever had. Look at that bit on its own. Yeah. Hang on a minute. This is the face of two very tired and happy men.
Done well.
Oh, I found a nugget in the North East.